Hey, teenagers, young people, thank you for coming again and being part of these episodes. I hope you're enjoying it. Thank you so much. And as I always say, share it with some of your friends. Maybe some of your friends are struggling and they might need some of these episodes. We've been talking about the cynicism of the mind. Let me close today talking about certain things about the cynicism of the mind. I'll give you two very important pointers. The first pointer to deal with the cynicism of the mind: you cannot walk by how your brain sees or your eye sees. You have to walk by what your mind sees. I'll say that again. Something called a brain sees, what the brain sees, what the eye sees. No, you need to go by what your mind sees. What do I mean? Brain sees means there are certain memories that are there. And you're beginning to define certain things based on some of those memories. That's why I'm calling it what the brain sees. What the eye sees, you're going by the externals. What things have happened, and you've not gone very deeper as you're seeing it. So it kind of shocks you. Don't go by what the brain sees or what the eye sees. Go by what the mind sees. What is that mind sees? You have to walk by faith. You have to walk by faith. Because it's in that place where you can recalibrate your compass. That's what I talked with your parents. That's exactly what I talked with your teachers and grandparents. Recalibrating your compass. But you need to go by how the mind sees. You have to walk by faith, not by fear. Many teenagers today, especially during this lockdown, during this COVID pandemic, have gone a lot into fear. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know this is going to happen. I don't know whether this is going to happen. I don't know whether exams are going to happen. I don't know whether it's going to be online exams or an offline exams. It's that issue going on right now, this issue going on right now. I don't know whether my schools are going to be open. Don't walk by fear. Walk by faith. Remember, I always say this. You're very precious to your Heavenly Father, and He loves you so much. And He cares for you. He cares. He cares. He cares. He cares for you. He really cares for you. So come to that place. I was in 10th grade when I was suspended from school because of what my father had done. I was not allowed to attend the classes and things like that. And so as a 15-year-old, I was sitting there and wondering what my life is going to be. Is my life is going to be something? Is there anything good that's going to come out of it? I'm telling you, I got up at 4 o'clock in the morning. And I started studying. Don't ask me what I studied. I studied something. I mugged up things. Yeah. I was standing there on the street under the street light, and I started studying because I just said, if I don't change my reality will change me. I'll say that again. If I don't change my reality will change me. So I had to take in some of those steps, and I don't know how I got that big determination of things. Maybe it was out of fear. And as I'm saying, don't walk by fear, walk by faith. In that place, maybe I was afraid of exams. And examination fear is in some place okay? It's great. If you don't have the examination fear, you will not sit and study. I'm not talking about that kind of fear. I'm really talking about fear that kind of cripples you. You stop in life. Don't get stopped in life. Don't get stopped in life. Walk by faith. Even as I got up in the morning and started studying, I didn't even know whether I would pass. I wrote a lot, and that's a whole story in this. And finally, I came out with flying colors. I was not the top, school first or things like that, but I came at least, I think I was school second or school third. Everyone was very surprised and said, really? Yeah, my school classroom was a small classroom. Don't worry about it. Walk by faith. I left home when I was 17, 18. I had to make decision out of faith to go and join one little school nearby because I couldn't stay at home any longer. Walk by faith, not by fear. I stepped out of my little town, city called Chennai. It's not a very small city. At that time, my little place in part of Chennai. I stepped out and I went to Northeast India, and I spent some time there. Walked by faith. Today, I've done a lot of things I can say again and again and again. I had to trust God and walk by faith. I leave you with this one principle. The principle is this: your obedience and faith goes hand in hand. Your obedience and faith goes hand in hand. It's two sides of the coin. How you obey and how you walk in faith. Obey whom? Obey your Heavenly Father, what He leads you into. Obey your parents. Great parents that if you have, obeying them and beginning to walk with them, obeying some of those elders around you and beginning to walk with them. Obedience and faith has to go hand in hand. Lovely, lovely talking to you. I will meet you again next week. Keep buzzing, keep sending, and keep dealing with what? The cynicism of the mind. Don't allow the cynicism of the mind to cripple you. You are special. You're very precious. Hey, you're very precious. Don't give up on your life.